Hello, sweet people. Today I decided to do a quick vegan recipe. Very popular on YouTube. It's going to be a tofu scramble done my way because everybody does it differently. I was supposed to make this for breakfast, but I woke up late and went to Planet Fitness and got a shower and did a little running around. So now it's probably more like, it'll be more like brunch or lunch. But that's one good thing about tofu scramble is that you could do it any time of the day. You could eat it any time of the day for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. So I guess you could say today you are in Jan's vegan van, having brunch with Jan in her vegan van. It's corny, I know. But anyway, I'm hungry, and so I'm gonna, you guys are gonna be with me while I'm making breakfast, brunch, lunch, dinner. So I'll show you what I have as far as the ingredients. Let me adjust the camera here. So I have avocado I'm going to cut up on the side. Italian seasonings, sea salt, regular sea salt, crushed red pepper, smoked paprika, cumin, ground cumin, garlic, and olive oil. And this is my tofu. I have it wrapped in a paper towel so that it could soak up some of the liquid that it comes in. Also, I have some chopped cremini mushrooms. I thought that would be really good in it. I have this scramble in multiple different ways. It's so good. It's quick and it's really good. I have one large slice of sourdough bread that I cut in half and toasted before I even started filming, if you can see it. And then here I'm going to chop up some tomatoes. These are some little peppers that I de-seeded. I have a red one, an orange one, and a yellow one, and a little bit of red onion. And then over in the corner there, I have a little spinach, a bag of spinach that I was going to probably drop a handful down into the scramble once I get it done for the most part. So I have my little stove set up, and I'm going to do it in this small pot. Now let me adjust the camera so you can see everything, or as much as you can, without me getting in the way. Let's see. Yes, you can see, I think. Okay, so I'll start by chopping up some of the veggies really quick. And then I'm going to saute these in a little bit of olive oil. Kind of sauteing the things that'll take longer to cook. Because the tofu is really already done. It just needs to have a little flavor added to it. Yeah. And I'm going to cook these vegetables as soft as I can because these braces, I've been having issues with these braces. They're painful. I have wires stabbing me in the side of the cheek and stuff. So I had braces when I was younger, but I don't remember them being this painful, or just, I don't know, I guess it's because I'm older with braces. My tolerance is low. I'm ready to have them taken off, if I'm honest. So right now I'm at one of my favorite forest preserves. I tend to come to the forest preserves when I'm off. It's like my home or my living room or something. Yeah, it's one of the most relaxing places. It's quiet, beautiful. I can go for walks. I love it. So I'm gonna put the tomatoes will be last because I want to taste fresh tomatoes in my tofu stir fry. And this is how I cook in the van. I'm always cooking something, well, for the most part, cooking something that's quick and easy. Can you see that? Yes. So I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil to this. I would say maybe a tablespoonful. I think that was about a tablespoon. And then I'll turn the fire on. Hey. This is all new to me, filming like this. I'm not an editor. I try to do my videos without editing. I try to make everything short and sweet. But I'm going to get into everything as far as YouTube goes. So I put a teaspoon of garlic in there. That was about a teaspoon. I'm going to try to explore and get into everything. Let me let you guys see this. Let's see. This is how it looks. And it hasn't started frying yet, but just want to give you a look at it. Okay, so I'm going to let that heat up. Let those flavors marry. And then the mushrooms are going to go in shortly after. I want those mushrooms soft and just done. There's nothing worse than an uncooked mushroom. So I'm going to put these tomatoes to the side for a moment. I'll put them right here in front of the, yeah. And everything is washed already. Everything is clean. Including my hands. And this is the tofu. I don't know if maybe there's some people that's unfamiliar with tofu, but tofu is basically washed soybeans. And there's a debate about whether or not it's good for you. Tofu is one of the things that I first started eating when my kids were in grade school. They're now adults, and this is what helped me to graduate from meat is tofu and soy milk and things like that. So I'm not sure if I'm going to stop eating it. I'm still enjoying it. I don't eat it a lot. And for right now, I'm being intuitive with my eating. I'm not sure if I'm going to stop. So I'm just trying to eat as clean as I can. Sometimes I'm not a clean eater. Sometimes I'm a processed food chick or a fried food chick. But I'm working on it. I'm trying. And so I just chopped this tofu up into squares. And I'm going to eat half of this for my brunch/lunch. And I'll eat the other half maybe for dinner. Maybe I'll have it with some rice. Okay, and so I have that all chopped up. So tofu is basically cooked already. You just have to flavor it and cook it in the way that you want to and make it taste nice. So I'm going to add the mushrooms because the onions look like they're well cooked, getting well cooked. I'm going to add these mushrooms. I'm going to let you see how it looks in a moment. after I add all the seasonings. So I'm going to start adding the seasonings. I'm going to do the Italian seasoning. I use this a lot. There's a nice breeze coming in the window. I use Italian seasonings a lot for a lot of things because it has a lot of different herbs in it. Some of the sea salt. Okay. And then a little bit of the, sometimes I could overdo it with this, the crushed red pepper. Just a little bit of that. Smoked paprika. I use this quite a bit. This is a different brand. I don't like it. It's a cheaper brand. It's sort of strong. I don't know. It's sort of strong. So I'll use a teeny bit of that. And then the cumin, for some reason cumin adds a richness to my meals. Like a rich flavor. Okay, I did garlic already. And I'm going to stir it a little. And the mushrooms are going to make a little, their own liquid. But I usually add a little bit of water when it's dry. And I use distilled water quite a bit. I drink distilled water for the most part, and I use it for cooking. Okay, so I'm going to put the top on this and let it steam. I'll put this tofu to the side here. Let's see. The tomatoes. So I'm not sure if I'm going to need 1 or 2 tomatoes here. I'll wait until the last minute to do that. And so I have, my van is not clean. Actually, I just woke up and it's kind of like a lazy day. Let me put the focus back on me. So when it's a lazy day, I'll let you get a brief look at my bed. The bed is not made. I have a few things thrown on the bed. Let me bring it closer. Like window covers and just a whole bunch of little crazy stuff that's on the bed. And this is van life. This is what happens in van life. I'll let you take a look at what's on the floor behind me. Let's see. I have my toilet set up. I haven't used it yet. Right now I'm using it for garbage while I'm cooking. My little stool to get up in the bed. Let's see, let's go this way. And just some little throw rugs down there. My water and my laundry. That's going to be done later or maybe tomorrow. So later I'm going to give a van tour with showing what my van looks like now and things that need to be updated. It's been maybe 3.5 years I've been in the van, and I haven't had any work done on it. No touch-ups. There needs to be some touch-ups and some work done. But I've just been busy. I've just been living life, and I haven't been making videos. So eventually I'll get some things updated and do another van tour. So I'll show you guys how this looks. And then I'm going to add the tofu. You see, it's cooking pretty well. But I'm going to add the tofu even though the mushrooms aren't quite done, because I want all those flavors to marry. So let's see. Let me put the camera where it was. I'm going to add the tofu, and I'll add seasonings to the tofu. So you just drop it. tomatoes are next to be chopped. So I'm going to mix the chopped tofu in with the mushrooms, onions, peppers, garlic, and seasonings. And I'm going to season it more. Let me see. I will definitely put a little more salt. Because the tofu, I'm mixing salt and tofu together. The tofu has no flavor, and so you have to flavor it with what you want it to taste like. So I'm just adding a little more of everything that I've added to the vegetables. And this is going to be done for the most part. Another teaspoon of garlic. Just add a little bit of everything. And it's pretty good, especially with the sourdough and the garlic. Sourdough and the avocado, not garlic. What else? Okay, so I'm going to stir that. And the last thing two things that I'm going to add are, I'm going to let this steam a little bit, are the tomatoes and the spinach. So the tomato is going to kind of juice it up a little bit. Can you see this? Yes. I'm guessing you guys can see it. I hope this video isn't too long, but I want to show you guys more of what, and I use the whole tomato. I use the whole thing. But I want to show you guys more of what I'm eating while living in the van life. How I eat inside of this van. I'm able to cook whatever I want. Sometimes I cook big meals. And sometimes I cook, most of the time I'm cooking something quick like this. And my goal is to cook more and stop fast fooding it. So this is going to be like a juicier tofu scramble. Most people's are like scrambled eggs. But this is going to have some juice to it. And I tend to like it like this. So, I'm not sure if I'm going to add all these tomatoes. I might. Okay, I'm going to show you guys how it looks in a moment. As soon as I add the tomatoes, I'll show you. Let's see. That's looking really good. Let me show you. Alright. You see it? You could eat it like this by itself. It's really good with some toast or avocado toast, or just eat it alone. You could have it with rice. You could have it with so many different things. It's so good. Then I'm going to add these tomatoes. Let's see. And I'll show you what it looks like with the tomatoes. Let's see. I'm not sure if I want all of them. And once I'm adding these tomatoes, it's done. Let's see. Oh, what the heck. Just add them all. It's going to be really tomatoey and good. Okay. I'm going to let you see what it looks like here. Kind of rinse that dish out. Let me grab a paper towel just to have on standby. Okay, I'll let you see it once more or twice more. You see it? It looks really good. It's sizzling. I'm going to put the top on it, let it sizzle some more. See what it tastes like. See if it needs more seasoning. Hang on. Okay, let's get that top on. Let's get that fire turned up a little bit because it's actually done. And I'll come over here and kind of rinse off my plate so that I could put some on it. And do a taste test. And guess what, guys? I'm so happy to be doing videos again. I have no clue, hardly, of what I'm doing. But I feel good. I feel good sharing. I have less fear. I have less fear. And I think that's what feels so good. I'm just grateful. Okay. So it's boiling really good. Now, see, this is a lot of things added to my tofu scramble. There's a lot. So now I'm going to add just a handful. I feel like, yeah, just a handful. And I'm going to let that, I'll mix it a little bit. Let it simmer down into this, and it's done. It's done. Put the top on. And I'll slice a little avocado. Using my toilet as a garbage right now. I only use half. Oh, that's really good. It's perfectly soft. It's not even firm, but it's not super soft either. I'll do squares. Can you see me? Okay, yes. All right, I'll wait, and that's going to be the finishing touch on this dish. I'm going to let you look in the pot once more. I'll turn the fire off because it's done. Look at this. This is a great breakfast, lunch, or dinner. You don't have to use the ingredients that I used. I use squash, zucchini sometimes. I use a lot of things. Whatever vegetables you like, seasonings you like, you could use them. So I'm going to get a little bit of this. It's probably scalding hot. Can you see it? Yes. It's very tomatoey. That's one of my things that I like. And I'll get a little spinach. I'll get some mushrooms. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you're enjoying it. And mushrooms, where are you guys? Come here, come here. Okay, this is, and onions. You can see everything. It's so good. Uh-oh. More spinach, please. And the tofu. So the tofu is gonna taste exactly like, I'll leave that there. It's gonna taste exactly like everything that I seasoned it with. I'm getting a paper towel and wiping off some of the juice here. Okay, I'll scoop some avocado over it, or maybe on the side. garbage. There we go. Now I have to learn how to do a thumbnail. If I knew how to do a thumbnail, let me make sure you guys can see this. It's pretty. If I knew how to do a thumbnail, let me just put it on the, I would make this my thumbnail. Beautiful, right? And then I'm going to add a piece of my sourdough bread with it. And this is going to be my brunch. So let me do a taste test for you guys, even though I know how it tastes. Let's see. A little lower. Step back. Okay. All right. Thank you for coming to Jan's Vegan Van for brunch. Okay, I'm just eating. I'm craving avocado. Let's see. Okay. Let me get a little tofu, mushrooms, spinach, and tomato. Okay, that's kind of big. Now you get to see how crazy I chew with these braces. Make sure it's cool. Very good. Tastes just like it always tastes. Awesome. I'll get a little of sourdough. Very good. And so, it's really good. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be doing more cooking videos and other videos where I'm talking about so many different things. Enjoy your day. May you be safe. May you be peaceful. And may you be happy.